I thought the song was Born Free.
All right, the
Are we
recording is live.
All
Yes, the
right.
recording is live.
Okay, everyone, welcome back to Full Murloc versus Strahd. I am your dungeon master, the Dark Powers. Let's do something a little different this week and actually get everyone to introduce themselves, because that's something I'd like to start doing. First on the lineup would be our dwarven cleric, Astrid. Introduce yourself, please.
Oh, hello. I'm Astrid, or playing Astrid. Um, she's a dwarf, a hill dwarf specifically. She's got some red hair. She's kind of rugged because she's a blacksmith by trade. And you can tell because she wears her little apron pretty much all the time. She loves Moradin, and she will let you know about it. I don't know. She's, a dwarf cleric.
All right.
The
And
end? I don't know. What am I introducing myself to them? Like, what am I doing?
that was fine. That was
Okay.
fine.
I need an
We'll
example.
be a little more coordinated next week. Next would be Pip. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Pip.
Pip is a warforged butler to a house that he can't quite remember, but is fairly keen on finding it and joined all these people through mysterious means and mostly tries to keep things tidy. And if that can't be that way, he'll try and use his brute force to push through it. That's about it.
A little bit obsessive compulsive.
Mm-hmm.
Clay.
Clay is currently a plasmoid warlock. He was a monk. So long ago. I think it's hard to know anymore. He's become rather not scatterbrained, but scattered brain. His patron is a genie, a merid to be precise, and he is learning to live, laugh, and love through excessive force and poor survival skills.
Survival instincts of a 5-year-old. Yeah. Next would be Blue, also known as Dabba-dee Dabba-da.
Right, that's the name, Dabba-dee Dabba-da. You can call me Blue, because I'm blue. Or if that's too complicated, you could just call me Daddy. That works as well. I'm a Vidalcan artificer. Also an alchemist subclass, meaning I like to tinker with shit. If I can play with it, I will play with it. I will probably break it. I might fix it. It might be poisonous. It might not be. Who knows? I carry around a big great hammer that is painted yellow. And as an artificer can, it emits sounds on its own, like squeaky sounds when it whacks things. I'll make lots of bad references, blow shit up, make things make sounds, what have you, cause chaos. I also happen to be a clown background, meaning while I'm wearing my face paint and my makeup and everything, I'm intimidating. And I can kind of go against my lawful nature in a way. I just adhere to my own morals, and as long as I think it's okay in the given state of things, I can do it. So expect a little bit of wild shit, I guess.
Think the Joker, but much more silly.
Something along those lines, sure, yeah.
All right. Next, we have the resident wizard, Shoop.
I would be Shoop the Whoop. I'm a human conjuration mage, and I'm gonna summon a bunch of shit and take over the world, and nobody's gonna stop me.
We'll see about that, Mr. Shoop. Next in the lineup would be our Tabaxi monk, DoorDash. DoorDash does unfortunately not talk. So about all we know is Tabaxi monk that goes fast.
True monk, if you will.
Yup.
I heard, though, that they hum race car noises when they are moving quickly. I could be mistaken, but I could swear I've heard them before.
All right. Next, we have Arya.
No.
Wow. Just denied, huh? All right. Clearly, we're not getting anything else from Arya. So that leads us to our final player, Sunny.
I'm Sunny, Bright Spark. I like to paint. I'm a Asimir ranger. So she's got a little bit of like a glow to her skin and a very vibrant look about her.
And normally this would be where I'm introducing our actual final player, but he couldn't make it tonight. That would be Jitters, our caffeinated cleric. He's obsessed with coffee and fire. All right. So where we left off last week, you all had just taken down a suit of animated armor quite easily. But, you know, these things happen. And you found yourselves on a balcony. And on this balcony, there were oil lamps mounted on the oak paneled walls, which were carved with woodland scenes of trees and falling leaves and tiny creatures. And if any of you, because you have noticed in the past weird things in the carvings, want to look at those walls, you never know what you might find. If you want to look at the walls, please roll me a perception check. It's the balcony you were all on where you fought the animated
Oh, okay.
armor.
So we're up the winding staircase, and now we have
you are on the third floor
so
now.
we will obviously inspect ye old new walls.
Shoot perception, not wisdom.
Is it perception or wisdom check?
Yeah, it is.
I clicked the wrong thing.
All right. So, Arya, Blue, Sunny, and DoorDash don't see anything. They just see what appears to be there. However, the rest of you, upon closer inspection of the walls, notice tiny corpses hanging from the trees and worms bursting up from the ground under the trees. It would appear that while it's a very nice little woodland area, it's a little more sinister. Also, would someone be willing to turn on streaming so that our observer may observe?
Unfortunately, I cannot because I'm recording.
I'll do it.
Fair enough.
Oh, never mind.
Thank you, Conrad.
I'm gonna actually change this to a different screen, but I got you.
Right. And all right. You know what? Nah, that's how this is gonna work. So I will say that Shoop, or not Shoop, actually, yeah, Shoop. Upon looking at the walls, you happen to notice what looks like a small crease in the western wall. Looks like it might be a secret door of sorts.
Let us see. This could be a door. Do I need to investigate? I'm going to investigate said crease.
Okay.
In said door. I investigated.
Is your fan rotating behind you, sir?
My fan?
I hear something in the background, like a fan blasting into your microphone.
I mean, my air conditioner is on behind me.
Oh, okay. You're fine. So it only picked it up that one moment ago.
Odd.
Quite.
So, as you fiddle with the crease in the wall, you kind of give the wall a little bit of a push, and it slides open, revealing a cobweb-filled wooden staircase leading up.
Oh shit.
There is a
However-
staircase. All right, continue.
There is more to this room that you have not investigated, or more to this area, this floor that you have not checked out. So do you want to go up, or do you want to check out the rest of the floor?
Can we ask really quick? So when we saw the house from the outside, was it abundantly clear that all 3 floors would be of equal size from the outside? Or was like the second floor smaller than the first and so on? Or like, is it a big square house, cube house kind of thing?
It was sort of a mansion and, very Gothic architecture. So it's a little hard to tell, but I'm going to say that it would be reasonable to believe that the floors are all roughly the same size.
So we should reasonably be able to assert that there is a room the same size as that, like, sitting room with the furs and everything in the chairs to our south, and like a dining room to our north. Rooms of those sizes?
Yes.
We should okay. Fair enough.
I'm of the... We've seen a bunch of things that are clean, and this stairwell is not clean. Whatever is this... Was that correct?
It is not clean. It is cobweb filled and dusty, and looks like
Okay,
it has not been traversed in centuries.
Was there dust on the floor when we got onto this platform? Like, was this platform clean?
A light coating of dust.
So same as the other rooms, except for the dining room.
Yeah, this one is clearly, like, is it safe? Excuse me, is it safe to say this is more dirty than the other room was?
It's more dirty than the dining room was, yes.
Yeah, whatever this is, nobody's been this direction in quite some time.
At least not on their feet.
True. I don't know. I feel we go floor to floor first. I think we check out what's on this floor before we ascend.
Have the rest of us seen into this hallway at this point?
Yes, when he pushed it open,
Perfect.
It was rather clear to everyone.
I would like to inspect the roof above our heads, the ceiling, for things like cobwebs or evidence that something may have traversed the roof instead.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation, let's go for it. Rough.
You see what could be a couple cobwebs in the shadowed corners, but honestly, you don't see much.
Fair enough.
I say we investigate this floor before we continue on.
I agree.
All right. Do you go north or south?
I'm going to open the door to the south of me.
Why do I not see anybody but me on this floor right now?
You should see everyone.
No.
It's probably because you're around the staircase.
No, there we go.
I moved you. All right, so as you open that door, Clay, you see what appears to be a bathroom. It contains a wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle resting atop it, and a barrel under a spigot in the east wall. You see pipes which lead down to the roof, lead down from the roof, which appear to be leading up towards like what would be a cistern or something, plumbing. But do you want to see if you can turn on the water?
Yes, I do.
I will watch him do this. I'm just moving my character around so that there's, for the recording, people can see what other people are doing in rooms and stuff.
As you turn the handle on the spigot, it lets out a squeal of rust, metal on metal scraping and rust, and nothing comes out. The plumbing clearly no longer works.
music to the ears? Oh well.
Is the bed in this room kept?
Oh, you went into the bedroom. Okay. Give me a second. So, this room is extremely dusty and just loaded with cobwebs. It's obvious no one has stayed in this room for a very long time. There are burgundy drapes that are very moth-eaten and tattered, covering the windows. The furnishings include a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wood frame mirror and a jewelry box, and a padded chair. A rotting tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait of Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, the parents, hanging above it. A web-filled parlor in the southwest corner contains a table and 2 chairs. And resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and matching jug. There's a door facing the foot of the bed and has a full-length mirror mounted on it.
A jewelry box, you say?
Yes, a jewelry box.
Can I look at it without touching it? Like, get as close as possible?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't know about any about this shit.
It's a jewelry box.
I mean,
Cool.
I've got a pretty heavy sleight of hand. If you want me to try to open it, I will.
Sure. I'm gonna watch you do it.
I'm sending.
Just stand behind something.
I'm about to try to open this box already.
I'm gonna be over here. Spit on it first.
Is a sleight of hand a safe roll here?
Go for it. You reach out, and as you touch it, it just falls open. Wasn't even locked.
Okay. Anything in there just mundane.
Inside the jewelry box is the box itself is made of silver with gold filigree, and it contains 3 gold rings and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant.
I need to write this down.
We can just take the box with us, right? How big is it? Not very big.
It's small. Easily fits in a pack.
Awesome.
And by the way, Jitters is with you guys, just the player's not here, so the bag of holding is available.
Yeah, sure. We can just throw the whole thing in there.
All right. And, yeah. So, I mean, if you want to look around the room some more, go for it, but it doesn't seem like there's much else in there.
According to the map you've given us,
there is that door.
This south door should be the dumbwaiter, where I'm standing right now. Can we take a look at this? Is this door the dumbwaiter? Does it look the same?
It does, in fact, look like the dumbwaiter.
Wonderful.
Open it.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it. Can I open it?
Do it.
Okay, you see what
dumbwaiter.
appears to be a long chain descending downward, and in an empty space.
Clay.
Clay. Does it actively move? Like, can the dumbwaiter is the dumbwaiter active? If we have to use it, can we?
I call Clay over here. Clay, come here.
I come over and I notice it.
I point at the dumbwaiter. I say, do it again.
Well, does
the dumbwaiter's down at the bottom.
Right. But there's now a hole.
Yeah, I'm looking if it leads even further up.
No, it stops here.
Fuck.
Stops here.
I tried.
In fact, you see the point. You see the pulley system that the chain is attached to, and you also see a crank set in the wall.
Is it crank dead?
If you want to try and use the crank, I'll need a strength check.
Is anybody gonna try it?
I mean, the strongest person ought to, right?
I can if you need it to be done.
I'm looking at Pip.
Do you pull the chain up? Was it?
There's a crank set in the wall.
Sorry. Sure. Oh wait. How clean is it? First off.
It's a little like rusted.
I'll toss my rag on it and then hold the rag, but I'll go for it.
Okay. It's very rusty.
Damn.
Okay, so as you push on the crank to, get it turning, it resists hard, but then with a squeal of rusted, mechanicals, it starts turning and the chain starts to ascend up into the pulley.
Great. I'll pull that all the way up then, or at least to here.
All right. The dumbwaiter is now on the 3rd floor with you guys.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm going downstairs.
Oh no.
I feel compelled to ask why.
Because now that it's up
Gonna
here,
go on the
there's
dumbbell
nothing
thingy.
blocking to see if it can go further down.
Uh-oh.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
My brain was going the same way. I like it.
So after a few minutes, you get downstairs and go into the kitchen where the dumbwaiter was, and you see what appears to be solid floor under it.
I'm going to start knocking on the floor to see if there's anything under it.
Hollow.
Roll me an investigation check. You think it might sound hollow underneath, but the boards sound very thick. Seems like this is just solid flooring, but it might be hollow underneath. You don't know for sure.
I'm going to latch onto the wall of the dumbwaiter interior and crawl up, and then poke an eye through
The dumbwaiter is set flush with the hole, and you run into the bottom of it.
Okay, well, still they can hear. I said, I think the flooring might be hollow down there, but it's
So
a
it's
sturdy
basement?
floor.
Do you think with enough strength we could be able to peer through it?
It's a possibility.
What's the dumbwaiter made of?
Metal.
How heavy is a dumbwaiter?
It's basically like solid steel.
So are you thinking we could send this dumbwaiter crashing through the floor?
If it's not going to be blocked by anything else, you could cut the chain off and it will go down.
I like it. We just need to get enough weight in it to break the floor.
Oh, I better get out of here then. I'm gonna hurry back down and the dumbwaiter hole.
I figure we should finish investigating this floor, and if we find heavy things, we can try it.
Yes. All right.
I like the idea. Is it so? This thing that I'm right in front of. Oh, never mind. That's part of my character. I'm dumb. Never mind. Carry on. So we've looked at the jewelry box.
So
And then I
there's
scurry
that
back
door
upstairs.
there's that door that's set in front of the bed also. And Arya, are you just kind of hanging out down there?
Sorry, I was kind of like AFK a bit.
You're fine.
Did we
Jitters
ask if
is
this
just kinda
room?
hanging out in a corner sipping coffee?
Did we ask if this room is just as messed up as the other ones, or like less messed up? Just to
It's
expedite the process,
dirty.
is it similar or is it more dirty? We're playing more dirty or less
It's
dirty?
like that stairwell that you found in behind the secret door.
It's fucked right up.
Cobwebs,
All right.
dusty.
So nothing. So it's almost like nothing's been upstairs at all. So like,
Yeah, the drapes are moth-eaten.
why would the dining room be so much? Oh,
Right.
oh, is there a fireplace? There is a fireplace in here, right? Is there also blue flames in here?
There's no fireplace in here.
There's not. Okay, that's
No,
just
it's
what
not
this
flying like red.
I
Oh.
okay. I'm gonna put forward the thought that this thing actually travels through the fireplaces. travels through the fires somehow. And the reasoning for this is all the locations that had fireplaces were either neater or much cleaner than places without so far.
How many chimneys were on this house? Just one, I imagine.
There were a few.
Can I use a Arcana or Knowledge check of some kind to see if I know of anything that would be able to do that? That would maybe raise my
Sure.
suspicion levels? What do you want me to roll? Arcana? Or
Yeah.
Arcana? Alright.
We'll go with Arcana first, and then you can back it up with a history check. So, Arcana, you might have heard that fire elementals can sometimes do that, but you're not entirely sure.
Does anybody else know anything about fire elementals? Because I have a theory here that fire elementals or elementals in some way can travel through these fireplaces or through fires.
I mean, Jitters knows everything about
Hilariously,
fire.
Yeah.
That would be Jitters.
Yeah.
So does he?
I will make the roll for him. Hold on.
Are you gonna also do his voice?
Fuck
Just
no.
talk really
You have
fast.
to.
I can't. I am not able to.
We just hear something vibrating in the corner. It's Jenners.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck was that?
So he has nothing from religion. He does not. His religion doesn't know about
This
fire
man-
elementals specifically.
Can I help? I have religion. That's a thing. I probably won't.
Okay, you can help. We'll just, we'll say that he was helping you, and you were talking it out with him, and
Not a lot of fucking help.
He says that he might know something about fire elementals. He has heard that they do have the ability to transport themselves between flames, but he's not sure if that would work with the dead fire that's here, which he's still very upset about.
All right. Fair enough.
I am still fully convinced that this character knows nothing of fire. every time a religion check had to be thrown for the one thing we know is this thing is supposed to know about fire, and it's like, oh, you need to know something? I got nothing for you. Like every time it's been a 5 or lower.
Sometimes dice be dicing, man.
I know, but dice be dice and have repercussions. Like, you don't know shit.
I mean, he did
They're
show
playing
up
with that
covered in
roulette
shit. Maybe
ball.
he's full of shit. You never know, right?
Well, while they're playing in there, I'm going to open up both these doors at the same time.
Shall we?
Okay. Roll initiative. Are the rest of
All
you
right,
running
I'm gonna
over? Because
move
you
my
hear a
character back.
shriek as the door opens, and the sound of something just rushing through the air towards the door
Where?
that he just opened.
So we're
Which
rolling
door did he
initiative.
open?
Both at the same
To the
time.
south.
Other doors.
You open two.
Yeah, no, I just don't
Oh,
even see your character.
Only one of them has a straight up. Fuck. Okay, you done did it now. Yeah, everyone roll initiative, and we're moving to another map.
Oof. How did I roll a 1? Rough.
Imagine critically failing to begin. Go back.
I
At some point, anyways. So,
heavily
you know.
procrastinating. Yep.
No, seriously, you might have just killed the party. It is possible.
So, to throw this out there, because I just put the party on edge, right, with my theory.
It's not getting a surprise round on you
Wonderful. That's what I'm getting at.
because the party's on edge.
Excellent.
I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to read it.
I was about to go check the fireplace to see if they were maybe connected. Just maybe further test your theory, and then I
Well,
heard the
there
shriek.
is no fireplace in that north room. He confirmed that. I asked already.
Oh yes, that's sorry. I was right. Well, we should check this once this is over.
All right.
I'm gonna be nice and not throw all 4 of these, or all 9 of these things at you at once.
Not. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The one question I've got before this starts, how long until my rune is actually able to be used to where I can use my attack with it?
Didn't we just finish a long rest? Or is it something you have to activate?
I think you
During combat or
did
something?
finish a long rest.
You did say it was going to be a
Yes.
long rest at the end of last session.
Well, whenever you finish a
Oh.
long rest, you can inscribe each rune you know onto the magical weapon. Or
It
non-magical
happened as
weapon.
you finished.
Alright, cool. Then I
Alright.
do... Does that mean that I do have my rune for this? All it does is... All it's going
Yes.
to do is give me inflict wounds. So I have inflict wounds now.
All right, so as the door to the west opens, 2 broomsticks and 2 rugs come flying out, obviously animated by some sort of magic, and start attacking the party. I need to roll their initiative.
I think. Did we lose all our initiative rolls? Because the window is not on my screen
Oh
anymore.
yeah, I don't see that either.
Do you see it now?
I see Pip.
Yeah, I just see me. It might need to be rerolled for everyone else unless it's added manually.
I think he's adding them.
Here, we're gonna clear it and start over on that. Okay, roll initiative.
Oh, fuck me. An 18 again.
Again though, it's almost better for a bard to go later.
18's bad.
Yeah, but isn't higher go first or no?
Yeah, but you that's the idea. Is like as a bard, you kind of want to be able to respond to what's going on. I think. Same with me. I want to be able to respond to what they're doing rather than act first. Potentially. It's like if you need to buff somebody, you would know who. At that point.
All right, do you all see your initiative now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, we start with Pip. What do you do as the brooms and rugs come flying out?
Are we still like? Is this just the map itself now, or are there like all still walls I have to worry about?
This is the combat map. I'm allowing you guys more freedom to move.
Okay. Seeing this, I just see the carpets and brooms right now.
Yeah. They are animated. Oh shit, hold on. You're not supposed to see those.
That's fine. We can all just like use our imaginations and know they're not there. That's fine.
There, you don't see them anymore.
Okay. Yep, you're right. I don't. I will quickly move around though and try and put myself between that and the party. Let's see.
Each square is 5 feet, right? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
You can move through friendly squares. You don't have to move around.
Oh. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna put myself just straight in the front. for
Basically,
everyone.
you shoulder past your ally and they don't get pissed and try and stop you. Right?
Yeah. I'll just burrow through quickly and just try and attack the broom as I make my way through.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
So that will just be 2 attacks with my standard bonus action.
How are you guys creating those move lines?
On top
If
left is a
you-
ruler.
Yeah, the ruler in the top left.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
Estimates.
2 attacks. 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 Yeah, that hits.
All right, I'll just throw everything into one big punch.
Damn.
As you hit it, you see the shaft of the broom just splinter, but it still keeps floating in place and like angling to attack you.
Okay. I will just sort of broaden myself out to keep them between my allies, and that's my turn.
All right. Next, we have DoorDash. What are you doing?
Bing, 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 bonk.
Hold on.
Oh, shit.
GM technical difficulties. Unfortunately, is it? Would you consider that flanked?
How I personally run things, I just do either like side or behind, but that's up to DM.
You hit it, just barely, but you hit it. Your claws just slice through it. The shaft snaps in half and it falls to the ground, no longer animated. All right, next we have Shoop. What you doing, Thinky boy?
Is anybody that's still around me a melee fighter?
Several.
Who I still don't know the character things here.
Astrid in the bottom right, Clay in the top left, and Mr. Blue in the top right.
I can't. Do I want to protect from good and evil or cast mage armor?
What does protect from good and evil do?
Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures. Aberrations, celestials, elements, fae, fiends, and undead. Their protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throws.
I'm going to throw this at you. You've already seen me do my caustic brew bullshit, meaning I have to get them in a line and like spray acid on them, meaning I have to get in relatively close proximity to hit a bunch. So we could work something out where like if you could protect me, I can get close and be a little less terrified of doing that. But then I don't know who else would get super into melee right away other than the...
So I don't normally do checks in the middle of combat, but go ahead and roll me an Arcana check before you cast that.
Ooh, to see if it even works.
You know that these are magically animated and therefore considered constructs.
That's a waste. Okay, then I'm just going to cast mage armor on myself.
I didn't feel like letting you waste a spell slot. Sorry.
No, I won't blame you. How do I cast this on myself?
You just did. So your armor is now set to 13 plus your dex modifier. Change your AC accordingly.
So it's 17. Okay. And we've only got a broom and then 2 of these other things, correct?
Yep.
Can I move 10 feet? Yes.
Huh?
Why can't I not move?
Because you're on the ruler.
Oh, what the
Click
hell?
the cursor.
What the hell? Okay. Alrighty then. I guess that's actually going to be where I end the turn.
All right. On to Arya. Ooh, you know what? I have some things in reserve, so we're good.
Would my friends thingy work at all? Because they're not hostile necessarily to me, because they're focused on somebody else, right?
They're hostile. They're hostile to anything intruding into the house.
Okay.
It's part of the programming of the magic, so to speak. You have crossbows.
I know, but hang on. I'm not ready. I kind of had like a different plan in mind, but that's not going to work.
Oh.
So now I don't know.
Sorry.
Can I do that thing?
Absolutely. So it's a wisdom saving throw. I assume it's on the broom.
Sure. Whichever one's the next one about to die, or whoever has the most, I don't fucking know.
Do we know what the two big things are before we do anything here?
They appear to be old tattered rugs. So it did save against your spell, so it did not take any damage.
Okay, and then I have a backup thing, right?
You have a bonus action.
You also
Okay,
have a move action that you haven't used yet.
Well, I was about to say, can I go into stealth? Because I think that's going to require, like, all of those.
I think isn't stealth an action?
Stealth is an action, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, then I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I guess I could shoot it with my crossbow.
That would be an action.
So what the heck's a backup action?
There's no such
A
thing as a
bonus
backup action. Bonus is like the little extra things, and your spells state if there are specifically bonus actions. It's usually something inconsequential or very minor. So you get one movement action, one attack or combat action, and then a bonus action every turn.
Yeah.
Drinking a potion, for example, would be a bonus action in our game.
Yeah.
At early levels, it's typically just move and like shoot something or cast a spell, and that's kind of like all we have access to right now, typically.
Okay,
Yeah,
well then I guess that's
unfortunately,
my
it did
turn,
make
so I
a
don't know.
save.
Well, can I make a recommendation here? Because being that you're ranged and you have a crossbow, I would move further back away from them.
Bardic Inspiration is also a bonus action.
I don't know what that does, though.
Gives someone extra 1d4 on a roll.
Well, don't we all still have that?
Shoop does not.
Yeah, I just don't see how it's going to benefit somebody else if it's my turn, though. Like, I don't...
It lasts until they use it.
Yeah, but that's an action. Like, I already used mine.
No.
No.
Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action.
Yeah.
How many times can she use Bardic Inspiration between rests?
I have to check. Hold on.
Because that would be other information worth having. But the gist is you could use it on anybody at any time as a bonus action, and then whenever they choose, like if they're doing an attack roll or casting a spell, they can add it to either increase their damage or their hit rate. It's kind of the way. It's one of the main ways bards buff the party and tell
It's
you.
actually a
heroism.
1d6. My bad. It's not a 1d4. It's a 1d6. Let's see. Looks like equal to your charisma modifier.
Oh. What's your plus to like what's in charisma? What does that little box tell you? What's the little number?
I think she's got a 4.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
a
a
4.
5.
No, it's 4 right
So you
now.
can use it 4 times per rest.
It's a lot.
Okay,
Yeah,
so then
that's huge.
I can give one to Shoop then.
Yep.
Do I have to do anything fancy for it?
Just, do you play a song? Do you tell a joke? Do you give them an inspirational pep talk? What do you do?
How did you inspire me? Yes, please. I don't even know how you inspire me.
This is a roleplay thing.
Fuck this broom. I skid her away. Give this fucking mage some hoorays. I don't know.
There
I love
you
it.
go. He's inspired.
All right, well.
Congratulations, your headache's gone.
To help put it a little bit into context, a turn is only 6 seconds. Every turn that you take is only 6 seconds. That's why it's like one kind of complicated action, one quick little thing, and movement. Because if you wrap your head around it, like that's pretty much all you can accomplish in 6 seconds. So that's kind of how it's worked out in the game, in the sense of the game.
Come in 6 seconds.
Prove it.
I'm the fastest. I'm the fastest gun in the West, boy.
Pew pew.
Okay, well,
Alright,
I did that, and then I moved behind all the big baddies.
There you go. That's your turn then, right?
I guess.
All right. On to the rug.
Munch it.
So, God damn it. The rug is going to kind of hover in place for a moment and then surge forward towards Pip and attempt to wrap him up inside itself. So it is attempting to grapple. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that as jitters.
Is that contested athletics?
Hold on. Does a 7 even hit you?
Oh, no.
Then it misses.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That's gonna be its turn.
Is there 2 or 1?
Yeah. There's 2, but they have different initiatives. I rolled them separately.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. I'm looking at something. All right. Now we move on to the other broom, which again is going to surge forward and take a shot at DoorDash. And it gets 2 attacks. Ah, there we go. That's the button. Oh, wait. That was the one I hit before and it didn't work. Roll 20s being... Ugh. Does a 21 hit you, DoorDash?
21. God, starting.
You take 6 damage. It's going to attack again.
You.
Bless you.
I was
Does an
gonna say
18
bless
hit
you.
you? You take another 6 damage.
Is DoorDash any cleaner?
There, some of the dust was knocked off, but you know, definitely covered in scratches from straw broom stuff. All right, moving on to Clay.
Okay, so I'm going to see that one rug is being kept in check, and one of the broomstick, the remaining broomstick, is being engaged. So, going to Eldritch Blast the broomstick, since the rugs have only proven they want to grapple so far.
That does not hit.
Hold on, I'm also going to use my Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Okay.
And it's a D6.
So roll a
correct?
1d6. Yes. That hits. Roll me damage.
They make a character that I can't think of at this moment makes a good point. Is Jitters on the turn order for us? Or are they just a non-combat participant?
Non-combat participant, but also available to heal.
Okay.
Basically, I'll throw Jitters in at the end of the turn order to do a heal if needed and such.
Heard.
So as the Eldritch Blast crashes into the broom, it knocks a fair bit of the straw off and, definitely scorches the handle, but it's still standing.
I then used myself. That Pip seems to be obsessed with cleaning. You might be able to beat the rugs clean with that.
I will take
Alright,
note of
is
that
that your
comment, but
turn?
not have
There's
time
my
to
turn.
react.
And we're on to Sunny.
I'm going to back this way. And then I'm going to shoot my longbow at that broom.
Okay, roll me an attack. That hit. So
Oh, I have to do the damage on the other
yeah.
side. There we go. I was like, what next?
All right. The arrow embeds itself in the shaft of the broom and splits the top of it, but it's still moving.
That is it.
Blue.
All right.
Not calling you the other name.
Fair enough. Let me just check here. Yeah. All right. Oh.
Like the
the
cursor to be
arrow.
able to
I got there. All right.
I had the same problem.
Along ye old line through these two carpets, I shall part my trench coat and moan aggressively while I do nya. Or I just get a grunt and I full send one of these bad boys into them.
So the first one made it safe. It just kind of whips itself to the side to avoid the splash.
And just to be clear, I cannot, because it's against their save, Bardic Inspiration would do nothing, right?
Technically, you're supposed to declare the Bardic Inspiration before I give you the result.
That's yeah. I'm not saying I want to do it, but I want to understand how it works.
You can
use it. So it would increase. It's would
on
basically
any roll.
But what it would just increase the requirements for a save, right? Is kind of how that would work. Okay.
What it would do is, well, actually, no, you're right, because it's a save. Bardic Inspiration doesn't work there.
Because they
It's
save
weird.
for this one specifically. Their save is against my intelligence spell hit or whatever, right? It's against
it
my
wouldn't
14.
work then.
Yeah, and I can't increase that. Yeah, okay. So now we understand. Now that works.
The second one also whips itself to the side and dodges the splash.
Well, that sucks.
This is a little more concerning than that armor, isn't it?
Nah.
That is unfucking lucky.
What'd you roll?
I don't roll anything. It's against my spell DC save of 14. They roll a dex save against it.
They rolled a 21 and an 18 for point of reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's the end of my turn. Can't do anything else worth doing anyway.
All right. Now we're on to the second rug. It's a simple thing, but it understands it's just been attacked, and it is going to rush over to you, Blue.
Which one is the second rug? Is it the top? Okay.
Yeah. Let me make sure it can actually make this distance.
I positioned myself appropriately. I positioned myself 30 yards away, because that would have been the max distance of my spray.
Pretty long spray.
Well, it's able to reach you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to attempt to smother you.
Yes.
Does a 20 hit?
We're gonna inspire this roll.
That doesn't work because it's against your AC.
But it literally says here you can choose attack, ability check, attack roll. Only saving throws. Nope, fair enough. Yeah, it hits.
All right, so it wraps itself around you and just starts to constrict. Now you can make a strength check to get out of it. DC 13.
Before I do, I guess I could do that anyway. But
I don't like to make the people wait until the next turn to get out of stuff. I like to give them a chance to get out first.
Nope.
Go ahead and use your inspiration if you want.
But before I do that, the way Misty Step works, I should just be able to, on my next turn, teleport away with Misty Step, and it would no longer be grappling me, correct?
Let me check.
Part of the reason I wasn't worried putting myself in this position in the first place.
So, yes, however, until the grapple ends, you're restrained, blinded, and at risk of suffocating. So you're blinded, you can't see. You have to see the point where you're misty stepping to. As I said, it wrapped itself around you and started constricting.
All right, we'll burn the inspiration then.
Okay, you successfully shove the rug off of you and escape its grasp. And that's all it has. So, Astrid.
Cool. So I man, that's scary that them wrapping around you, but I'm gonna run up in there. Boop. And I'm gonna do, can I do my Word of Radiance and hit these guys?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Bing. Oh, nope, that's the wrong part. Hold on. I've got this.
Well,
somewhere.
so it's a spell save.
Oh, okay. I don't have a
So
thing.
you did it right. You did it right.
Cool.
All right, so you did it against both the rugs.
Yeah, these two guys. Boop. Because this one's too far away.
Hold on. Yeah, once it's rolled, it's lost. We're ignoring that for fun gameplay.
Perfect. It was something I didn't want to bring up vocally because we had already made decisions based on it.
Yeah. So that one failed its save. Yeah, the first one.
Cool.
Yes, that one.
Oh, okay. So is it what is it? 1d6?
They
Have to
both
add
failed their
anything to it?
save.
I don't know if I add anything to it, do I? No, right?
I don't. Does Bardic Inspiration get added to damage?
No.
I have Bardic Inspiration pulled up. I'll just read it to you again.
I'm looking at it.
Yes, it does. It does affect an attack roll.
Right, an attack roll, but not a damage roll. They are different rolls.
Yes, no, it does not affect the damage, just the attack.
Okay.
If your attack was,
Then-
if you rolled a 14 to attack and you know it needs a 16 and you inspire, you can add the d6 to the to the 14 to try to make that. Does nothing to the damage you roll. If you roll a 4 on your damage, you can't add an extra couple points to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So both the rugs seem to recoil slightly from the radiance and seem slightly singed, but nothing else.
Cool. And then can I do Searing Smite as a bonus action? Is that an option?
That is a bonus action, but you would need to then attack.
Okay, and I can't do
So-
that? Or...
You've used your action.
Okay, then that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right. And because, Jitters is here but not here, he's going to run over to DoorDash and he's going to use a spell. Let me bring up his character sheet because I did not have it up and ready because I am not prepared.
Now, is the spell a grande, a venti? What is it?
He's going to cast Cure Wounds. Congratulations, DoorDash. You get 12 health back.
This has nothing to do with our game, but I have just discovered that Blizzard considers the word fupa a frowny word.
Okay, then. And we're on to Pip.
All right. Quick question: Is grapple contested strength or athletics?
Contested strength or a DC. In the case of their smother, it's a DC.
Okay. Well,
But otherwise, it's contested strength. Unless specifically stated to be a DC.
how damaged is that broom?
It's pretty fucked up.
Okay, I'm gonna. This is not provoke attack opportunity if I step here, correct?
As long as you stay within its threatened area, so within 5 feet.
Cool. I'm gonna go there and hearing what Clay had said, I'm gonna try and grapple that. Grab the broom. Can I grab it and then try and use his weapon the same turn?
I'm gonna say the grapple is your attack action, your full action.
Yeah.
Okay, then actually I will just I'll let Pip handle it then, or DoorDash. I'm just gonna attack the rug then,
Okay.
and do my standard and bonus action attack. That's a crit.
That is in fact a crit. God damn. Yeah. So normally you would think that a rug would not get very damaged by punching, But hold on, let me check something.
My man just Tyson the fucking rug.
Well, you bit his ear off? They don't have
no,
ears.
he vacuumed it.
So yeah, normally it would not be very damaged from being punched because it moves and flexes. But you punch a hole through the center of it. It's not down, but you put a hole in it.
Damn, it's still up. All right. I will just
wait.
Oh?
That 18 is doubled, huh? Yeah.
Correct. If according to crit rules.
Okay, yeah, no.
But
that rug is down.
then I will simply wipe my fist with the handkerchief, and that'll be my turn.
You just cleaned it off on the rug.
Or the rug looks pretty stained. If it's clean, then I'm fine with that.
Never in my life did I think I'd hear someone punching a fucking rug to death.
Right?
First time for everything.
All right. Moving on. That's your action, right? Or that's your turn, right?
Yep, that was my action, bonus action. I don't want to move.
All right. So, moving on. DoorDash. You have this broom right in front of you. That's a miss.
At 2 in a row.
You missed double one?
Jesus.
You go to hit it, and your aim is completely off. Maybe it scratched your eyes or something, and you just whiff it. All right, Shoop.
I'm still floored at the double one.
Right? Dice do what dice do.
How much damage has that thing taken?
Fair amount. I'm not going to give you exact values, but it's looking very fucked up.
And I was asking how much we had hit it for.
16 damage so far.
Can I chill touch a broom?
So Salem, I think we've learned something about you. You're a rug puncher instead of a rug muncher. Didn't know you were into that kind of play. Guess we learn something new every day.
Damn right.
There's no way these videos are gonna get monetized. So what you doing, Shoop?
Can I chill touch the broom? Or do I need to just try to stab
You gotta get it in touch range.
I mean, yeah. No, I just didn't know if it was actually feasible. Right,
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, let's chill touch this thing.
Huh.
That hits.
Seems good.
Takes 1d8. Where's the dice button? You know what?
You can just type in /roll 1d8.
You gotta be.
Try it without the space.
Oh yeah, that just rolled a 1. You can also, Conrad, if you look at on the left side of your screen, there's a little dice icon. Click that, and then just click the D8. Yeah.
There you go. As you touch the broom, it seems to instantly decay into a pile of just rotted wood and straw in front of your eyes as the hand grabs it.
Nimbus down! Nimbus down!
Yup.
I had to throw in a Harry Potter reference. It was necessary.
Is that your turn?
I'll move over there and back. Yeah, I'm good.
Can you do 2 move actions?
If you haven't used your entire 30
Okay.
feet, you can move the rest of it.
Oh, okay. I could have moved back then after my. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you just could move one time. And that was
Nah.
it. Gotcha.
Nah.
Word.
All right. So, moving on to Arya.
So what? All we have left is the other magic carpet.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you can tell.
Fuck it up.
Pin that shit to the wall.
So yeah, can I shoot it, I guess?
Yeah.
So just click it in my thingy.
Yeah. That does not hit.
I'm gonna throw away these dice. This game sucks. My dice in real life are better.
The dice are not being kind. But I'm gonna say that as the crossbow bolt flies past it and embeds itself in the wall, something materializes on the field.
Oh, fucking course. I'm sorry, guys.
Out of the shadows in
You
the corners.
motherfucker.
He told me to do it.
I had
Sounds like my
backup.
ex.
Damn. Alright, I'm going to roll that thing's initiative. I'm not giving it a surprise round.
So you say
Because
thing.
this thing is mean.
You say thing. Does anybody recognize what it is innately?
I would require a check.
All right, fair enough.
What kind? I still have a
It
bonus. I
looks-
still have a bonus thingy.
We're gonna say either history, arcana, or religion. Your choice.
And it's all 8 base, so it's all shit for me.
You recognize that it's a demon.
Oh.
See, I should be able to recognize that shit because I'm also a demon.
It's a different kind of demon.
It's not good. As a matter of fact, that is bad.
There.
Okay.
That's different. That's better than history.
I normally wouldn't allow it, but I'll allow it. You recognize it as a shadow demon.
Oh, that's not good.
A shadow demon.
Yeah.
It is bad. Very not good.
Very nice. All right. So it's not going to go yet because it's still in the process of materializing, but technically it would be going about the same time as you, Arya. But it's still stepping out of the shadows and making itself known. Clay.
Going to step up to Pip. Place a hand on its shoulder and say, you know, I bet that thing is partially responsible for the dirt and grime in here. And when I say that, I'm also going to cast protection from good and evil on.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look it up and down. Does it look dirty?
It looks like a demon from the abyss.
We should have called you Orbit.
Why?
You got a dirty mouth. Clean it up with Orbit.
Damn it.
Damn right. I will. I'll nod at that as Clay says that. And oh, wait, can I make a passive observation when it's not my turn?
I'll allow it. Yeah.
I just want to see how punchable that thing looks. Like, is it transparent?
What's your passive
Or-
perception?
Oh, probably fucking low. 8.
Jesus. Do you have a negative perception?
Mm-hmm.
It looks semi-corporeal. Like if you hit it, it'll do something, but it's not entirely physical.
And then for my bonus action, since I've moved and done my standard, I'm going to hand my my bow staff over to Pip for this and say, go ahead and do some cleaning.
Sure, I'll take it. Why not?
Just so you know, it's a silvered bow staff.
Okay. I'll be ready then.
All right, is
my
that
turn.
your turn? Okay. Sunny, you got 2 targets on the field.
I'm gonna shoot my bow at the big carpet.
All right.
Aw. Oh, can I use my
That
bardic
does not
thing?
hit. You can. I have not stated if it hits her yet or not.
Yeah, what's
1d6.
is it? D6. Okay. Is that?
That's a hit.
Hey, cool.
All right. The arrow slices through the center of it, creating a small hole that you can see through, and it seems to have hurt it.
I think that's it. I'm happy where I'm at.
That carpet's got either a 13 or a 14 AC.
All right. And on to blue.
All right. My whatchamacallit. I'm just trying to look up what my artificer magic thingy does. Magical tinkering. And magic properties. So is my magical tinkering a bonus action when used in combat? Like, making a visual effect,
What are you
emitting
trying
a sound?
to do?
I'm going to make my weapon glow in very bright light. In a 5-yard radius and additional light in a 5-foot radius. Because we just saw that come out of the shadows. So I want some extra light.
Fair enough. Okay. I'll let you do it as a bonus action.
Okay, so my hammer is going to glow brightly as I touch it. And kind of, I'm going to grab one of the yellow heads of the hammer on each side. And I'm going to give it a little quarter twist, like it's a fucking light bulb. And it's just going to start glowing.
As you do this, the demon seems to recoil a bit. I mean, it's not running away, but it recoils from the bright light.
I am going to I'm going to provoke an attack of opportunity if I move, correct?
Yes.
All right. I will not if I Misty Step. Correct?
That is correct.
Okay, I'm going to take a whap at this broom.
Well, that's your action, and you've used your bonus action, so you won't be able to Misty Step.
Oh, Misty Step is bonus. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I think it's safer just to... So I'm going to move here, because this is still within 5, correct?
Yep.
Diagonally within 5? Cool. And I'm going to give it a solid whack.
All right, roll me an attack. That's definitely a hit.
Not the first half of your whack sounding like a hop to a...
Oh, fuck. All right. It seems to move a little bit with the hit, but it definitely got fucked up a little bit.
It squeaks. My hammer squeaks.
I had a rug and it squeaks at me. I'm leaving.
That will be the end of my turn.
All right, on to the rug. It's going to attempt to smother Astrid. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, it's going to wrap itself around you and start constricting. You are currently restrained, blind, and at risk of suffocating. Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Boom.
You got out of it, and you are no longer blinded or restrained and no longer suffocating. And yeah, congratulations.
Phew.
Astrid.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Well, shoot. The guy is not materialized yet, right?
He
And
will
there's
be
just this
after
rug
your
dude.
turn.
Okay. Got you. So I'm gonna I guess hit the rug with my hammer.
All right. Do you
Just-
want to use your Searing Smite?
What? Yes. Yes.
How many times can you
Okay.
use that per rest?
I think I can only
It's a
use so
spell.
3. Yeah, so I can only do 3. So no, I don't want to. So I can have some other options. So yeah, I'll
Okay.
just hit him with my hammer. Smash.
So
Did I do it? No,
that
did I do
does
it wrong?
not hit.
Oh.
Yeah, you rolled damage. You didn't roll your attack.
Oh, is it? Oh, there we go.
That hits. Do you just want to use that damage roll, or do you want to roll again?
Yeah, that's fine. I rolled it already. It's fine.
All right. The hammer crashes through a threadbare portion of the rug, creating another hole in it.
Some more holes.
And it starts wavering in place as though the magic is getting weaker.
Mm.
All right. Jitters isn't going to do anything just yet. But now the demon is fully materialized.
Oh, Pip, before I forget, make sure to add a quarterstaff to your list of attacks if you want to use it.
It
since
does
I
the
handed
exact
it
same
over.
damage as my unarmed, so I don't think I actually need to. I'll just say it's the staff.
Well, if you two-handed it, oh yeah, okay, never mind.
Yep. The exact same.
So you're up, Pip.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use my first key then. I look at this thing. I'm gonna advance it. Use a key point, flurry of blows. So that's total 4 attacks, correct? Because normal.
Yep.
Or wait, no, it's 3. I can think
Or,
is
yeah,
me.
3.
Yeah, okay, 3.
I'm not sure.
Can I use bark inspiration?
Go for it.
It's 1d6, correct?
Yes.
Ooh,
So that's a
14.
14.
Correct.
That hits.
Okay, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna just I not really know how to use a staff. I'm just gonna grab the bottom of it and just like raise it over my head and just slam it down as hard as I can on its head.
Jesus.
That was a really
So-
fucking high roll.
As you do this, it slams into the ground, and while it seems hurt, the attack does not seem entirely effective.
Okay, that's fine enough. I hope it didn't damage the staff by slamming it to the ground. Or the ground, at
No.
least. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. DoorDash, what you doing?
I bet they're dashing.
That hits. Both of those hit. Again, it doesn't seem entirely effective. It's almost as though your claws are passing through its body. And yes, you are causing damage. You see wounds open up, but you don't feel much resistance when you swipe at it. So that's a 19. All right. Is that your turn? Wait, did you just
Mobile
run
feet.
out of the 5 feet? Because you're going to get an attack of opportunity for that.
Unless they disengage.
Yeah, they have mobile
Oh,
feet.
right. The
So-
feats. All right. Shoot. Incidentally, as the fight goes, you see what seems to be motion in another shadowed corner, a little further away from Mr. Glowy Hammer.
All right.
I told you the gloves are off.
Yeah.
Shoop, what do you do? That one is currently materializing.
I want to ask this demon who summoned it. Do I have
Give me a
its
second.
language?
What languages do you have?
It does not matter, because I'm going to cast that.
Okay, that doesn't mean that you can speak the language. You can just understand when it talks.
Well,
So what
does
languages
it?
do you have?
Let's see. Infernal Primordial.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As you think of the question, you hear it respond in a guttural, just growling language that almost sounds like it's regurgitating its own tongue. I need not be summoned. I go where I will.
All demons need to be summoned. Fuck off. In that case, Pip is protected from good and evil. I am also going to protect good and evil. Onto, I don't know who this is. Who's right beside me?
Me, Astrid.
You, okay, you're getting protected.
Yay.
Those two things that are spawning are not fucking nice. You were protected. Go save us.
Okay.
Then I'm going to do that, and that's where I end my turn.
All right. Aria, you're up.
These are creatures, right?
Oh, yes, they are creatures. They are demons. You recognize that they are of the fiend type.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here. And then if I were to cast something, can I also pull out something from my bags as like a bonus turn or like bonus action?
Yeah. I generally call
Okay.
item interactions bonus actions.
So then oops, cancel. I don't know what the fuck that I just did. Can I do that?
Yeah.
You're only in range of 2 of them, though.
Right. That's fine. No, it's 90 feet, right? It says range 90 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then
20 feet
creatures
of a
within-
point you select. Yeah, so you could pick one and all 3 would be in range. That's correct. Never mind.
Yeah, so like if I were to choose that guy, they all should be in range, right?
Let's find out. Let's do some measuring.
Yeah, no, they should be.
Looks like it.
So, okay, so if I cast it on that dude, I'm not sure what to roll.
Jesus.
You don't roll. It's a spell
Oh,
DC
it's
save.
he has to, okay, because it just says roll 5d8.
Roll 5d8. The total is
Oh,
how many
right,
hit
yeah.
points of creatures.
And then they try to resist it in order. I think, right?
So like, do I have to roll 5 of those? Like, right?
Just / roll 5d8. All right, so that is 23 HP worth of creature. The rug seems to settle, but that's the only thing that settles.
Okay, that works out, because then can I, then for my bonus action, I don't know how to link it, but pull out my Everbright Lantern?
Yeah.
Okay,
Trying
so
to find something that indicates sleeping.
What does the Everbright Lantern do?
It's just a light.
a brighter light than your hammer?
I don't think there's anything brighter than bright
Beautiful.
light.
You're welcome.
Bright light, ever bright? I don't know.
It's just an ever-burning lantern, essentially.
But like, obviously, with it staying clear of his hammer, right? Like, the lantern's gonna make sense to pull
Sheds
out.
light
I'm not
now.
retarded. Like, I clearly saw that
Oh,
it
it's a that
doesn't
it
like
recoiled.
his bright ass hammer.
So it's a cone of
All right,
60 feet of bright light.
Perfect.
ZZZ. It's asleep.
Yep.
A little bit of nappy poo.
Yep. Imagine a little snoring.
All right. So, as you do that, this one that's right in front of Pip is going to snap a hand up over its eyes and roar at or towards you, Arya. Is that your turn, by the way?
I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. So it's going to snap a hand up over its eyes and roar at you, just clearly furious, as its other hand swipes out at Pip. Congratulations! It has disadvantage. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
What the fuck did you roll?
All right. A 23 and a 17.
My God.
Hey, advantage still helps. That's awesome.
It has disadvantage, yeah.
Or yeah, disadvantage.
You take 14 psychic damage.
All right, I'm chilling.
You say that.
For now.
All right, and let me check something. Yep,
Oh, the
that's
binary's not moving.
its turn. Clay, what you doing, bud?
The one that is currently engaged with Pip, I am going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Damn. Crit.
Crit!
Oh yeah, that's definitely a
Nicely
hit.
done.
So that's a 22.
And just so you know, I'm using
24.
the when I'm casting it, I have my hand on my gourd, so I will be using Genie's Wrath along with it. So that's another 4 in cold.
Jesus. So that's 26 total damage. Okay. That seemed to hit with full effectiveness.
If it's what I think it... Oh, I'm gonna message this to you.
Also, did the other demon move? Or do his turn? Like, I don't see another turn order thing for it.
He hasn't gone yet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
He rolled a 4.
Okay.
And
yeah.
While it's blinded and before it can get its senses as to what hit it,
I'll leave it alone.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Sonny, what you doing?
I really don't have any fancy things. I'm gonna step over here and shoot him with my bow. That one that was attacking Pip.
Did you take Hunter's Mark?
I did not.
Well,
I took
that's a
no
hit.
useful combat things.
That's a hit.
Here we are.
All right. The arrow seems to pass through it. Again, doing damage,
Oh.
but not full effectiveness.
I think I'm gonna move a little bit further, and that is it.
All right. Blue, what you got?
I am going to move...
How long is this thing asleep on the, or how long is the rogue asleep for?
up here.
Until it hold up. The spell ends. So 10 rounds when it takes damage or when someone wakes it up.
Whenever it goes to sleep, does it become prone when it goes to sleep?
It's laying on the ground, yes.
So that is advantage, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Though I need a moment because I must use the restroom.
Yeah, I was about to say I need an AFK real quick.
I think we just don't touch the rogue for a little while.
Yep, we leave it alone.
If
Yep.
anyone needs to use the restroom, now's the time.
We could strategize for a brief moment. So it's clear
I
this...
know our strategy.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's all it
also
does.
clear that, like, it took full damage from force damage, but it has
Forced.
not taken full damage from anything else. So they're clearly, by the looks of it anyway, like, resistant to, like, physical attacks of all properties, but not magical attacks so far. That's what it seems.
Well, he said it was a demon, and
Yeah.
Historically, demons do not like the radiant. Your Shearing Smite is going to devastate these two.
I'm all about radiant damage.
Yeah.
Like I almost threw you into them instead of waiting for you to make your decision on combat. I almost literally threw you into
Well,
combat.
we
That's
could also
fine.
tell each other that, like, hey, we share this knowledge as long as it makes sense for us to know it, right? Like, there's things I know things about these demons. I know what they are, but I'm avoiding using that out of game knowledge. But our in game knowledge so far is that like they don't like physical attacks. Magical attacks work. It's reasonable for Conrad's character to share the information that they don't like radiant damage. They're demons. That makes a lot of sense.
Because remember, I'm a Forge Master.
It's a demon that came out of the shadows, so us using bright light against them makes a lot of sense as well.
Yeah.
But like the first thing I'm doing is going to remind you all, like, get in the bright light and stay in the lit area. These clearly can come out of the shadows. We just watched it happen.
Joke's on you, I'm always lit.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I admit I was listening there, and yes, sedated. You do in fact know what these are.
Yeah. I was gonna message you something because I think you missed if I'm 100% right on what they are. I think you overcommitted damage to somebody, but it's fine. Like I don't think it's gonna make a difference.
Like, explain what you mean.
I'll just whisper it to you because I'm trying my best not to metagame it.
Well, I'm making food while we're doing this.
If they're what I think they are.
Let me check.
Because it may be something you want to address, because that would, like, we would have seen that happen.
Oh, yeah.
We would have seen that happen, and that could change our follow-up actions, where, like, we would try something.
You are correct.
And we shouldn't try it, now that we know it doesn't work.
All right. So a slight retcon, because I don't like doing retcons, but he is, in fact, correct.
Is everybody here before you...
Well, let's... Kiri said she needs a 15-minute break for an emergency, so let's go ahead and take a 15-minute break.
I can pause the video here too, and then we'll come back to it. That's good, because I would rather have 2 smaller videos than 1 long. So I'm going to stop it right here, and then we can move on. So I'm going to stop recording now.
Yeah.